It is the first week of the new year, so happy New Year's, you guys! 2016 is now here, and all I can say is finally. The drink of today's video is actually supposed to be something bubbly, something like champagne, but I drank that during the actual New Year's. So we're gonna have to deal with the next best thing, which is Old English medium dry cider. I found this lying somewhere in my fridge, and I think that we should cheer in the new year together. If you have something bubbly around you, then you should just cheer with me. Like, go pause this video, go get it. This totally looks like pee. Happy New Year! Oh, that was not good. Oh, I'm gonna put that away for a while and we're gonna start the video. It's pretty funny because I used to have an old YouTube channel. I've had several, but I used to upload on this one during like 2012, 2013 mainly. And back in 2012, like at the beginning of that year, I made a video talking about my New Year's resolutions. And as I was thinking about this video, I thought that because I put my resolutions in video form in 2012, I managed to accomplish all of them, so naturally I would do it again. But then I went back to that old video and I realized I accomplished none of them. None of the resolutions that I made that year actually made the cut of me at the beginning of 2013. So that was a big fail, and we do not want to accomplish that again. But I'm a little bit older now and I'm a little bit wiser, and this year I'm actually not making resolutions, but I'm making goals to strive for. And goals to strive for is more like a self-improvement type of thing, and you're like doing it throughout the year, and you're actually being nice to yourself because you don't always have to reach your goal. But resolutions is something that you have to keep. Since I'm older now, I actually believe that I can do this, and at the end of 2016 we will go back and check at which goals that I accomplished or how I've been doing mainly, and that will sort of serve as some sort of motivator for me to continue doing this. So first, I would like to reflect upon the year that has been. I think that 2015 was the year that I actually grew up a major amount, because I've been doing really well with my economy, like getting groceries and doing my taxes, even though that's not really that hard. I started buying my own furniture, I moved in with my boyfriend, I went to Japan. I wrote my final essay in film, which was super duper difficult because it was like 25 pages of academic text that I had to write. And then I worked at Burger King for like 8 months, which was also very challenging. And then I also learned like 200 Japanese signs, and when I look back at all of those things, I'm like, wow, I sound like a badass. I also try to focus on getting rid of all the toxic in my life during 2015. I started eating healthier food, and I got rid of all the people that were making me feel bad, because let's face it, we have people who steal energy in our lives and we don't need them. I also cut down on all of the activities that were making me feel not so good and were just time consuming and not giving anything back. It was a really slow and really long, like 1 year painful process, but I did it, and now my slate is clean and I'm so ready for the new year. So obviously I do not know how 2016 will turn out, but it's my last year of university, and this will be the year where I actually challenge myself and I do new things. So let's move on to my goals of this year. The first one might sound like a cliche, but it is in fact to get healthier. I started a Pinterest board with lots of I think it's called Healthy Times. I will link it down below if you want to follow me on Pinterest and send me pins of healthy recipes. But that's basically where I collect a lot of healthy recipes that I'm going to include in my diet, and we're going to try to eat more vegetarian food. Not entirely, but just to mix it up, get healthier, and also it tastes really good, so why not? I also want to exercise more, because let's face it, I'm paying for the gym card, I might as well go. My goal is to go at least once a week, and if I can't manage that, I will go at least once every other week. The second goal would be to focus more on myself, because for all of my life, I've basically been trying to please everyone else and just adjust to what their needs are, which is, when you think about it, a really stupid way to live your life. Like, you need to focus on yourself and your own needs and what you want to do, and you should not always cater to other people, because when you start adjusting to their lives and their beliefs and what they want to do, you're just going to compromise yourself. And As long as you are happy and you're doing the things that you want to do and you hang out with people that you want to hang out with, and everything else is just going to come by itself. My third goal would be to make more YouTube videos, because back in the day when I made them, I was so happy, and it was one of my greatest hobbies. Like, I used to make videos even when I was 14 years old and YouTube was like brand new. My problem has been that I have always stopped, and I'm gonna try to do this for real. I'm gonna try not to stop this time. My goal for YouTube is actually this year to get 100 subscribers, because apparently nowadays you can't get a custom URL for your channel page. So mine is this like long text, and that is really difficult to tell someone, oh, this is my channel, you should just go in to that URL. To get rid of it, apparently you need 100 subscribers, so that's a goal that I'm having. But also, my main goal for the YouTube channel is actually to make a lot more YouTube friends. I made some in 2015, and I aim to treasure those a lot during 2016 as well, but during 2016 I want to make tons of YouTube friends. So if you're interested in being my YouTube friend, then please let me know. My fourth goal is to read more books. I'm very interested this year into reading more about factual things. Like, I want to learn a lot of stuff about a lot of different interesting subjects. I will read biographies or self-help books, or mainly anything. I love fiction as well. I currently finished a book which was on the history of the birth control pill, and it was super duper interesting. I will talk about it in a later video, but I'm currently moving on to other things, and I set up a challenge on Goodreads for 26 books this year. I would also like to join an actual book circle, which is like you go out and you meet people and you discuss their views on certain books that you read together. And the reason for this is actually connected to my next goal, which is to get to know more people. And the reason for that is because I've always been rather shy, and I have been working really hard the past few years to get rid of like the shyness, and I'm currently reaching a place where I'm not shy to talk to people, but it's just that I'm not very approachable, or I don't approach a lot of people because of some sort of fear that they might reject me, or that they are too cool for me, or whatever it might be. I'm gonna try to challenge myself with this year. A book circle would be a perfect way to do this, because I'm gonna meet a lot of new people. And then my last and final goal is actually to write in this guy, my journal. I've started to miss this a lot during the past 2 years when I haven't been writing, and the reason for that is because I use my journal as a therapy in some sort of way, in which I write down like anything that might have happened during the day that upset me, or anything that I was really happy about. But also I will write down things that are too childish to say out loud sometimes, because we all have childish and immature thoughts. I find that when I write them down, they just sort of go away and you realize that this sounds ridiculous. But mainly 2016 is a year where I aim to challenge myself for real. I would like to change the way that I hang out with people. I would like to go bowling, or go on trips, or go to events. Like, there's an entire world out there with a lot of cultural opportunities that I wish I would utilize more. So I'm gonna try to do that this year, instead of just going to the same old bar every weekend, because let's face it, my life is not How I Met Your Mother. Please do tell me, what are your goals for 2016? Let's be nice to each other, and let's get enthusiastic about 2016 together. I will definitely be here as your support, and you can support me. One way you can support me is by commenting on my videos, hitting that like button, and then subscribing, because that will help me with my YouTube goals this year. I hope you have a really great week, and I will see you soon. Bye!